Hey guys, Taylor with GammaEdge here, coming at you with a pre-market review for January 4th, 2024. The SPXP full complex. To start things off, we have all expirations are turned on. The thing to note is the amount of put strikes that have come into the complex, both in the money and out of money puts. Out of the money, below spot price, we're still dominated by in the money calls. However, you can see, down through really 46.65. Out of the money put speculators are winning and, kind of trickling in there, down below. Anyways, looking at transition zone, here we have marked off 47.05 to 47.70. However, if you look at the landscape view, decent view, you can see transition is really, top of transition is really 47.10 to maybe 47.20. So just keep that in mind when you are looking at it. The downside, 4,700 on this expiration is a negative GEX, so key level, then all the way up at 4,850 is plus GEX. However, we don't think that's a realistic zone today. And then we have 4,800 COI, but again, we don't think that is a realistic target today. So that is SPXP full complex. Now looking at SPX itself, looking at 0DT, transition 47.05, 47.10, so really tightened up here, obviously on the 0DT. Plus GEX 47.10, COI is at 47.30. So if things do get moving higher, those put holders start to monetize their instruments, whether they be in the money or out of the money. Maybe 47.30 is the target. To the downside, below 47.05, 46.85 is the target. One thing I will note is, again, below 47.05, 46.85 is the target. To the upside, below 47.10, and not super inclined to do anything. The reason I say that is because we are in a decisive downtrend with our market trend model. Both the short-term and the long-term moving average ribbons are starting to trend lower. Yesterday, the cumulative tick did break above the longer-term moving average ribbon. I will say the longer-term moving average ribbon, rainbow ribbon, is still intact. However, we are starting to see cracks in the ice, as what I just discussed. So again, this is kind of the part where we've had a very nice kind of move lower, may get some kind of reflexive rallies higher. That's kind of indicative of kind of a down move. So be very cognizant of that, not getting out of your ski tips at this point. Maybe let things resettle. But yeah, that's just kind of how I'm looking at things right now. More or less trying to short the rallies here. Looking at 1DT, thing to note, super extended from the transition zone right now, 4,700. Again, this is going to be a key downside level, especially for the bears. If you're looking to get short, really need to see a break of this level first and foremost. Yeah, again, just, a lot of puts in the complex. Things to note. Looking at this week's expiration now, transition zone 47.05 to 47.20, 47.30 plus GEX, 46.85. Again, the downside target of negative GEX. We'll just look to see how next week's looking right now too. A little bit extended from the transition zone, which is 47.25. Really the thing to note here is just, again, the amount of puts that are coming in the complex above and below spot price. So yeah, really not a ton else to say here. Really just to summarize things real quick. Market trend model showing downtrend in the short term, which is starting to creep into the longer term. Puts are starting to come into the market. Here's 0DT to round things off again. So with that, best luck to y'all out there, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.